AMD. ISL Microsoft.
There's nothing better than a nice hot shower to unwind. That reminds me, I should go post on the Paranormal forums about the skunk ape case. Maybe I'll get some more work when people read about what I did. Or maybe that's another job calling now. Hello, you've reached Ben Jordan, Paranormal Investigator. How can I help you? Your husband's gone missing? Well, I'd love to help, but I'm a paranormal investigator. I don't really handle missing persons cases. Oh, I see. Lost Galleon of the Salton Sea, you say? And he's been missing for 2 weeks? Okay, I'll take the case. What's your name and where you're located exactly? Great. I'm on my way to Dunesberg, California then. See you soon, Mrs. Roberts. I guess what they say about word-of-mouth advertising is true. It really does work. 2 cases in 1 week isn't going to get any complaints from me.
Come in.
Hello there, Mrs. Robert. I'm Ben Jordan, Paranormal Investigator.
Oh, Mr. Jordan, I'm so glad you've arrived. Please excuse the mess, but I've been at my wit's end ever since George disappeared.
It's not a problem. Anyway, that's what I'm here for.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Can we talk, Mrs. Roberts?
Yes, of course.
Tell me about your husband.
George is... well, he's very stubborn. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no way to get it out again. So when he heard about the Lost Galleon, he became obsessed with it. He drove out to look for it about 2 weeks ago, and he never came back. I'm worried he might have died out there, and I feel terrible that I couldn't talk him out of it.
Not to sound insensitive, but did you call the police?
Of course! After a few days of not hearing from him, I called the police and filed a missing person report, but they've had no luck finding him. Here, you can have a copy of it if it helps any. The Salton Sea is a big place, Mr. Jordan, and he never told me where exactly he was headed. If only I could figure out where he went, it would make finding him much easier. I called you as a last resort, to be honest. I figured since you deal with the paranormal and the Galleon is an old legend, you might have better luck turning something up.
I'll do my best, Mrs. Roberts.
Thank you.
What do you know about the Lost Galleon?
Not very much, only what the old prospector told George. I guess he would be the one to ask.
Old prospector?
That's just what everyone around here calls him. He's a strange old man who hangs around town, usually at the Drunken Scorpion. He's the one who told George about the Galleon.
I guess I'll have to put him at the top of my interview list then. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a housewife. My husband and I have been married for 5 years now. We don't have any children yet, but we... I'm sorry, Mr. Jordan. I'm getting a bit emotional thinking about George.
It's fine, Mrs. Roberts. We don't have to talk about it anymore. What can you tell me about Dunesberg?
There isn't much to tell, really. We're a small desert community. The town itself hasn't got any more than 500 people. But if you like the small town atmosphere and don't mind the desert heat, it's not such a bad place.
That's all for now, Mrs. Roberts.
Okay.
Mrs. Roberts, would you mind if I took this bowl for a while?
If it helps you find George, you can take whatever you need.
Well, I'm gonna get going.
Okay, come by if you need anything else.
Will do.
Ah, welcome, welcome. I was wondering when you were going to arrive.
Sorry, have we met? I don't think I know you.
Not directly, but you met and helped my brother Ernie. He told me what you did in Florida, and I was the one who recommended your services to the Roberts woman.
Oh yeah, I remember he mentioned you. Thanks for the free advertising, Mr.
I am Alan, the medicine man. Take a look around and let me know if there's anything you need help with.
I'd like to buy this mortar and pestle.
Excellent. Bring it over here. Alrighty, with sales tax, that comes out to $6.48.
There you go.
Thanks for your business. Happy grinding.
Hey, think I could borrow the stethoscope for a while?
Sure, knock yourself out. Or just listen to your heartbeat.
Thanks again for the recommendation. Word of mouth is pretty important in this career.
Think nothing of it. I'm happy to help.
I have a few questions for you.
Go on then. Ask them.
Exactly what does a medicine man do?
Well now, that's easy. I heal the sick. But I don't use any of the standard techniques of conventional Western medicine. Instead, I rely on natural remedies and spirituality.
No offense, but aren't most of you shaman types Native Americans?
Indeed. I studied with the Hopi in Arizona. It took a lot of convincing to earn their respect, but they allowed me into their tribe and taught me the ways of their healers.
How exactly does spirituality fit in with being a medicine man?
It's more important than you might think. Basically, all our healing power comes from communing with the Great Spirit and acting as a bridge between the human and spirit world for the benefit of the community.
So you talk to ghosts? That's pretty cool.
No, it's not quite that simple. I wouldn't expect a lay person like yourself to understand.
Hey, I'm a paranormal investigator. I understand plenty.
Well, the spirit world is very important in Native American culture. Here, I'll lend you this book. It might help you learn something.
Thanks. Have you heard of the Lost Galleon of the Salton Sea?
Yes, I have. In fact, I'm pretty sure most everyone in Dunesberg has.
Do you believe it exists?
No, of course not. I think the story is just a load of crap made up to attract tourists. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Tourism is great for business. You just won't find me out there in 120-degree heat digging like a fool.
Can you tell me anything about the town?
At the rate we're going, it's either going to become a ghost town or a tourist trap. We don't seem to have many new folks moving in, and tourism is dropping. In fact, before you, the only tourist I remember seeing was some mustachioed Italian fellow who was creeping around a few weeks ago. Anyway, on the other side of the coin, we've got places like that blasted coffee shop opening up all over town. Next thing you know, we'll have a strip mall, and then where will we be?
I'll see you later.
Take care of yourself, laddie.
Excuse me.
Yes?
So, where are you visiting from?
Am I that obvious?
No, not at all. I just have a sixth sense about these sorts of things.
I'm sure being able to spot tourists comes very much in handy.
You'd be surprised.
Well, yes, you've caught me. I'm visiting from the UK, as I'm sure you were able to guess.
And what brings you to this remote little desert town?
I've been asking myself that very same question. I've been trying to get a taste of the true America, but to be honest, I think I prefer the larger cities. For example, the food selection in this place is rubbish. I'm having a hard time finding anything comparable to the stuff back home.
Actually, I've never had the chance to travel to the UK. Tell me, is the food over there all they say it is?
You don't know what you're missing if you haven't tried British cuisine. Yeah, I'll give you a free sample of my favourite that I brought along with me.
What is it?
It's called Marmite. Just spread it on a cracker or toast, or you can eat it straight out of the container.
Okay, well, thanks.
My pleasure. I hope you enjoy it. Twat.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
I'd like to buy these malted milk balls, please.
Okay.
Oh, and this ear of corn, too.
Yeah, sure. That'll be $6.85.
There you go.
Thanks for shopping with us today, sir.
What'll you have?
I'll get something in a minute. First, I wanted to ask you some questions.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Have you ever heard of the Lost Galleon?
Kid, if I had $1 for every time I've heard that ridiculous story, well, let's just say I wouldn't be working here.
So I'm guessing you don't believe it.
Not a word. I mean, come on. How is a Spanish galleon going to end up in the middle of the desert when the ocean is hundreds of miles away?
There's plenty of unexplained phenomena in the world.
That may be, but this one is a bit of a stretch. I'm not the only one who thinks the legend is a bunch of bull. Pretty much everyone around here thinks the same. In fact, aside from you, the only other person to even mention the galleon recently was George Roberts.
Did you say George Roberts was talking about the galleon?
Yeah, the last time I saw him, in fact. That was about 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Did he say if he was going out to look for it?
Not that I can remember. I'd heard a rumor that he disappeared. You think he went out to the Salton Sea?
Yeah, I have good reason to believe he did.
Poor bastard. I hope he didn't get himself into any trouble. Anywho, I wish I could help you out, buddy, but I don't really have any more information than what I've already told you.
I have to say, the Drunken Scorpion is a pretty unusual name for a bar.
Unusual maybe, but we're as authentic as you can get. With all the theme restaurants and shopping centers popping up all over the place, it's hard to find a bar like this nowadays. I mean, did you see that ridiculous coffee shop next door?
I did notice it, yes.
I tell you, places like that send quiet little towns like this one straight to hell.
What beers have you got?
Yeastling, Grubweiser, Harlequin, and Old House.
I'll take an Old House.
That'll be $3. You got ID?
Sure do. Here.
Thanks. Here's your beer.
Have you lived in Dunesberg long?
Most of my life, actually. I moved here from San Diego when I was 18, and have been bartending ever since. So now that you've heard my life story, how about you get that drink?
Thanks for your help.
Anytime.
Excuse me. Hello? Wake up!
Land's sake, Sonny! There's no need to shout. I heard you the first time.
Sorry.
Well, now that you got me up, what is it you want, boy?
Annie Roberts told me you knew her husband, George.
Yeah, that's right. He comes in here sometimes. We have a few drinks and share a few stories. How is old Georgie boy doing anyhow? I ain't seen him in a coon's age.
Well, that's the thing. He's disappeared. Annie thinks he went out looking for the Lost Galleon.
Is that right? I guess that would explain why he was acting so excited last time I saw him.
I need you to tell me exactly what it is you told George about the Lost Galleon.
Now you just wait a minute there, feller. I don't know you from Adam. Why should I tell you anything at all?
I'm Ben Jordan, a paranormal investigator. Annie called me personally to go look for George. I need as much information about the galleon as possible. Most importantly, where I can find it.
Boy, if I knew where to find the galleon, do you think I'd be here now? I'll tell you what I know and what I told George, but you have to do me a favor first. Hee hee!
What kind of favor?
This bar don't serve nothing good. All they got is watered down sissy drinks. I want something with real kick to it.
And what might that be?
Moonshine, that's what. Hee hee hee!
Where can I get you some moonshine?
Well, you won't be able to just walk in and buy it at no supermarket. You're gonna have to make it yourself, just like in the old days.
Okay, what's in moonshine?
Well, I don't remember. It's been ages since I had it. Ever since the last the Radley family up and died.
Who are they?
Local folk. Lived over in that big house near town. They used to brew the best moonshine this side of the Bay Coast, but they never told anyone their recipe.
So, you want me to somehow see if I can figure out what their recipe was and make you some moonshine?
That's the idea. Here, I'll give you my dowsing stick to help you out.
Thanks, but aren't dowsing sticks used to find water?
Not this one, boy. This one will sniff out anything related to booze. Hee hee! I recommend you start using it away from this bar.
Thanks. I'll just get started on this little project then.
Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it.
Well, I'll let you get back to your nap.
Thanks, sonny.
Hey,
Sorry, man, but you're gonna have to wait your turn.
but these guys are taking forever.
I know, but it's company policy. First come, first serve.
Could we talk for a second?
Well, I'm trying to decide what to order, but okay.
Maybe I can help you decide what to order.
Sure, I guess that might work.
Do you want a hot drink or an iced drink?
Well, it is hot outside, so maybe I should get something iced.
There, we've made some progress. Why don't you try...
Oh, but then again, I always get cold when I drink those.
Okay, so something hot then?
Oh, I just don't know. I really wish I could decide.
Okay, we'll just skip that detail for now. Maybe figuring out what size you want will help.
Their small is too small, so that's out. I'm not sure if I want the medium or the large. Too much caffeine and I'll just be wired all day. But too little and I'll be falling asleep by 3. Oh, I just don't know.
Okay, moving on then. Do you want plain coffee or one of those flavored ones?
Well, I'm more of a fan of plain coffees. But my sweet tooth has been acting up lately. If I get plain, I'll probably wish I'd gotten flavored. But if I get flavored, I'll wish I'd gotten plain.
There's no pleasing you, is there?
Not when they give me so many decisions.
Okay, let's try something else. Maybe you just shouldn't get any coffee.
No coffee?
Yeah, it's terrible for your health, and repeated consumption can lead to problems down the road.
I guess you're right. Maybe I'll head back to the office for now, and then come back once I've figured out what I want. Thanks for your help.
Excuse me? Miss? Are you planning on ordering something? Okay. Well, nice talking at you.
Hello, and welcome to Been There, Done That. What can I get for you today?
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Yeah, sure, we're pretty slow right now.
Are you okay? You seem a bit stressed.
Does it show? Yeah, I'm stressed. Did you see the line we had?
Yeah, I did.
We're not normally so busy, but of course it just so happens that when my coworker goes on break, we get a rush. How am I supposed to man the register and make the drinks? I tell you, the labor distribution here sucks.
If you hate your job, why not just quit?
Have you been around town? The only other positions are a bartender, supermarket cashier, and medicine man, and those are all taken.
So then why not leave town?
Oh, the irony. I don't have the money to leave town, especially with a low-paying crap job like this one.
Why not ask for a loan from your parents, then pay them back? That's what I did.
Huh. You know, that just might work. I'll look into it.
You ever hear of the legend of the Lost Galleon?
Sure, growing up around here, people always told that story. But I don't really believe it's anything more than a story. I mean, I've never been out to the Salton Sea, because I hear there's not much to see out there. What's your interest in it?
Me? Oh, nothing. Just curious about it is all. What can you tell me about Dunesberg?
There really isn't much to tell. If you've walked around the town square, you've pretty much seen most of the main points of interest. All the residential areas are to the west of the square, and there's an old abandoned mine to the south of town. Aside from that, there really isn't much around here.
You seem to be out of sugar over at the condiment bar.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to go clean that up, but with a rush of customers, I hadn't had a chance.
Could you maybe refill it now? I'm in need of some sugar.
I can't step out from behind the counter until my coworker gets back. I have some packets of sugar back here, though.
Great, I'll take one of those.
I'm afraid I can't just give it to you. You'll need to order something first.
I should have figured. Okay, how about you just give me a small latte?
Easy enough. That'll be $3.89.
Kinda pricey for a cup of coffee, wouldn't you say?
Hey man, I just work here. What's your name for the drink?
It's Ben.
Alright, your drink will be ready at the handoff bar. One small latte for Ben.
Thanks. Could I get a few packets of sugar with that?
Sure, there you go.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thanks for your business, sir. Come back soon.
again, Mr. Jordan.
Here, I brought your bowl back. Thanks for letting me use it.
Not a problem. Thanks for returning it.
Well, I'm gonna get going.
Okay. Come by if you need anything else.
Will do. Here, I got you your moonshine.
Well, slap my behind and call me Sally. You did it, yeah!
I sure did. Here you go.
Nah, you keep it, Sonny. I've been dry for years.
Wait a minute. You had me go around collecting ingredients to brew you this illegal alcohol, and you don't even drink?
It was a test, son. A test. I needed to see if you were the real deal. If you're gonna go out looking for the galleon, you gotta be sharp, boy.
Okay, so tell me what you know about it.
Well, the basic legend goes something like this. Back during the time of the Spanish conquistadors, this big old galleon, packed to the brim of gold and silver, got tricked into sailing into the Salton Sea. But before they knew it, a mysterious wind came and blew up the sands, so their path out of the sea was blocked. So the Spaniards decided to take as much loot with them as they could and leave the galleon where it was. Of course, wearing all that heavy metal shiny armor weren't good for them out in this desert. They all died.
So where is the galleon now?
Well, I'd imagine it's near the Salton Sea. But have you ever been there, son? It's huge.
I gathered that. Do you have any clue where George might have gone?
He didn't tell me, but all he gave me was this here thingamabob.
This looks like a tracker.
Oh, what now?
You know, a device for tracking things, as in finding where they are.
No, I don't know nothing about these modern gizmos and doodads.
I bet I could use this to find George.
If you say so, Sonny.
Now I just need to figure out how to get out there.
Well, I got a car if you want to use that.
That would be great, thanks.
Here's the keys. Oh, be careful with her, would you? The gears tend to stick a bit.
I'll treat it like it was my own. Alright, I'm off to find George.
Good luck, Sonny.
Excuse me, sir.
How can I help you, son?
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Edgar Meadows.
Nice to meet you, Edgar. I'm Ben Jordan. Wait, Edgar Meadows. That name sounds vaguely familiar.
Funny. I didn't have you pegged for a fan of country and western.
Oh, right! I think my brother Pete had one of your records. He always used to put it on when he wanted to drive me, when he wanted to liven up the house. So, what's a famous country and western singer doing out here?
This place inspires me. I'm trying to write a new song, and the solitude of Bombay Beach helps me think. In fact, I wrote my biggest hit out here.
You'll have to excuse my ignorance regarding country music, but what exactly was your biggest hit?
Oh, that was She Left Me With a Baby. Here, I'll play you a bit.
No, that's okay.
She left me with a baby in the oven.
Wow, that was great.
Somebody else must have thought so too, 'cause that song got me a platinum record.
You've got a platinum record, huh?
Yep, I keep it in my trailer. Of course, I'm trying to write a new song so I can get another one. Only problem is, I seem to be having a bit of writer's block.
Can I help with your song?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, I've written stuff before. It's easy.
Oh hell, why not? Here, the part I'm having the most trouble with is the chorus. I've managed to write most of it, but I'm having trouble coming up with some good metaphors. See if you've got better luck coming up with anything.
See you later.
See ya.
Excuse me, miss?
What can I do you for?
So, what is it you do out here, miss?
Aw, shoot, kid. There ain't no need to be so formal. Call me Mama. Everyone else around here does.
Okay, Mama. What made you decide to move to Bombay Beach?
Well, my family's been living in this area for years now. I guess I'm just keeping with tradition by sticking around.
Yeah, it's not exactly like you can move around with ease.
What was that?
Nothing. Do you happen to know anything about the Lost Galleon?
You're the second person to ask me about that in the past couple of weeks. I tell you what I told the other feller. I don't know nothing about no galleon.
Do you have any idea what happened to that other guy?
1 minute, he's walking around here asking all sorts of questions, and then he wasn't here no more. You know him?
No, but his wife hired me to find him.
Well, I'll say a prayer to Jesus for you. But you be careful. You's a lot cuter than he was. Moma'd hate to see you disappear too.
What's this Aqualad business all about?
Well, for only $5, you can see the ninth wonder of the world, Aqualad. You interested?
Depends. It's not going to be a monkey torso sewn onto a fishtail, is it?
No, not at all. Aqualad is the real deal. I'll tell you what. Since you're such a cutie, I'll refund your money if you ain't satisfied.
Sounds good enough to me. Here you go.
Thank you very much. You may enter the trailer now.
Thanks for your help.
Y'all take care of yourself now, you hear?
Hey, welcome to the trailer.
You're Aqualad?
Yep, not what you were expecting, huh? I keep telling Mama to redesign the posters, but she doesn't listen. Anyway, you paid the $5. Feel free to stare at me to your heart's content.
Thanks. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Nah, go ahead. I've heard them all before.
Your name's not really Aqualad, is it?
What? Oh no, that's just my stage name. My real name's Lucius Augustus Campbell III, but that didn't all fit on the poster.
So, how'd you get this gig?
Genetics, I guess. See? I've got webbed toes.
Don't you find the exploitation of your genetic mutations sort of degrading?
Gee, nobody's really asked me that before. I guess it is kind of. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing this my entire life, so I don't really know anything else.
Have you ever considered leaving this all behind?
You mean just getting up and leaving? Yeah, the thoughts cross my mind, but there's a few problems. First off, where would I go? I mean, I guess I could figure that out, but I have no way of getting anywhere. And second, Mama wouldn't appreciate me leaving. Pretty much her only source of income.
But if she's got you trapped here, exploiting you for her own personal gain, that's even more reason to leave.
Maybe, but if I did escape, I can't just do it in front of her. I'd rather sneak away if possible.
I'll see if I can help you out.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You sure have a lot of trophies.
Yeah, those are all from sideshow competitions at different local fairs. That big gold one was from this year's state fair. I was up against the bearded lady for the grand prize. It was a tough competition, but in the end she tested positive for doping.
Doping?
Yeah, she'd been getting testosterone injections, so she was disqualified.
I had no idea the sideshow competitions were so intense.
You don't know the half of it.
Your mother is certainly a very interesting lady.
Yeah, she's a real character. She's also my mom, so be nice. I feel bad for her sometimes, especially since my dad took off. I can tell she's lonely, but she hasn't had much luck with guys. The dating pool around here isn't exactly big, if you'd noticed.
Yeah, it does seem a bit desolate.
Maybe someday she'll find the right guy. I don't know.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what is it?
Are you okay? You seem upset.
No, I'm not okay. I'm a complete failure.
Hey, come on now. What makes you say that?
I've been wanting to ask a woman on a date, but I haven't got the nerve. I'm such a loser.
What's keeping you from asking your lady friend out?
Confidence, mainly. Also, I don't have any gifts for her. I mean, if I had something to give her as a present, it'd be different. But if I just show up and ask her, oh, she'll probably turn me down.
How about if I help you find some stuff for your date?
Would you? Oh, man, that'd be great. I don't think it needs to be too fancy. Maybe just two things. But two nice things. Things I could really impress a lady with.
I'll see what I can do. See you later.
Bye.
Here, maybe these flowers will help you woo your lady.
Hey, these are great, thanks.
Here, maybe these will help with your date. Women love chocolate.
Yeah, these'll be perfect, thanks. Hey, I think I got what I need to ask my lady out. Thanks so much for your help, buddy.
Glad to be of service. Oh, and good luck.
Oh man, I feel like the luckiest guy in the world right now. Watch out, mama. Here comes the love train.
Wait, did he say mama?
Oh, Harold, you're so sweet. Of course I'll have dinner with you.
You will? Oh, mama, that makes me so happy.
Oh, come here, you.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Nah, go ahead. I've heard them all before.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Nah, go ahead. I've heard them all before.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Don't you get all pruny sitting in a tub all day?
Yeah, but I'm used to it.
Here, Aqualad, take my car. You can use it to get out of here.
Really? You're just giving me your car?
At this point, I think you need it more than I do.
But what about Mama?
Don't worry about her. She's on a date. She should be busy for a while.
Wow, I can't believe this is actually happening. Finally, I can have an actual life. Thanks for all your help, mister. I'll never forget this.
Here you go, Mr. Meadows. Take a look and tell me what you think.
Hey, this ain't half bad. In fact, this is pretty damn impressive. This is sure to get me another platinum record. Thanks, kid. Wait here just a second.
What's this?
It's my other platinum record. I want you to have it as a token of my thanks. Plus, this way you're waiving all rights to any royalties from the song.
Okay. I guess that's fair. George? George Roberts?
What? Oh, now I'm hallucinating someone else on this ship. Andy knows my name. I guess I'm finally going off the deep end.
You're not going crazy, George. My name is Ben Jordan. Your wife hired me to find you.
Oh, Annie. I should have never come out here. So what? You like a detective or something?
No, I'm a paranormal investigator.
Boy, she really knew how to pick. I guess that explains how you found me. Be careful, Ben. The ship is haunted. I can't understand what the ghost says, but I think it's the captain. It locked me up in here about a week ago, and I've been stuck ever since.
Well, ghost or no ghost, I'm getting you out of here.
I really appreciate the effort, Ben, but I'm not doing too great. I don't have the energy to stand up, let alone walk out of here.
Okay, I'll figure something out, but then we're getting out of here.
Okay, thanks.
Here, George, I have this latte. It probably isn't very fresh, but it's better than nothing.
Hey, thanks. That really hit the spot. I think I'm feeling good enough to walk now. Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
I'm getting you out of here. What does it look like?
It looks like you're planning on lighting a Molotov cocktail.
Exactly. I'm going to use it to blow up the door.
Ben, have you noticed how small this cell is? I'm not gonna be able to avoid the explosion.
If you press yourself up in the far corner over there, you should be okay.
I really don't know about this.
Look, I know it seems nuts, but it's all I've got right now.
I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, go for it. Well, I got the door open, but now the ship is on fire.
Okay, I have to say I didn't expect that.
Do something!
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Barco. ¿Vosotros sabréis incendiar a mi barco? Ahora serán mis prisioneros para siempre.
That was odd. The ghost didn't do anything to us. I thought...
Oh, great.
No toques mi escritorio. Aléjense de mi tesoro.
Hey, George.
Yeah?
Hey, George, I have an idea. Have you noticed how the ghost is really protective of his treasure and his desk?
Yeah?
Well, he can't be in two places at once, so I need you to go and mess around with his desk. That way, I'll be able to grab some of the treasure while he's distracted.
Yeah, okay. That might work. Well, that was unpleasant. I hope it was worth it for you.
Aléjense de mi tesoro.
Hey, you captured the ghost!
Yep. Now, if the old Hopi legend is true, the spirit has to grant our deepest desire.
What, like a genie?
I think it'll probably have to be something within reason.
So, how do we get the ghost to help us if we can't communicate with it?
Well, let's see. Levanta la caravella! Hey, what do you know? I remembered something from high school Spanish after all.
Right, let's get out of here.
George! Don't you ever go off like that again!
Not to worry, Annie. I think I've done enough treasure hunting for one lifetime.
Well, I guess my work here is done.
Thanks so much for rescuing me, Ben. Will you be sticking around, Dunesberg?
My flight's tomorrow morning, so I'll probably be hanging around until then.
You're more than welcome to join us for dinner tonight, Ben.
Thanks, I'll definitely take you up on that.
And I'll buy you a drink or two in the meantime. Let's head over to the Drunken Scorpion.
Hell of a story, George. I'm glad you've gotten that whole Lost Galleon business out of your system, though.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Jed, wake up. Look who's here.
Well, I'll be. You're back.
Yep, and I've got Ben Jordan here to thank for it.
All in a day's work, George.
Well, Annie's probably done making dinner, so we should probably head back.
Okay, sounds good. Bye, guys. It was nice meeting you all.
You take care, Ben. You're welcome in here anytime if you ever decide to come back.
So where are my car keys, kid?
Oh, crap.
Oh dear, it looks as though he's already begun. I wasn't expecting this so soon. I suppose it's time to finally meet young Mr. Jordan.